Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited for today's video because I'm finally going to be doing some long-awaited tie-dyeing. Now, if you feel like you've heard this intro at least 12,000 times already, that's probably because every other human being on YouTube right now is also doing tie-dye. I have absolutely no idea why it became so popular all of a sudden and why everyone decided that they want to do it, but what I can tell you is that tie-dyeing is extremely fun and I'm kind of obsessed with it, so I decided I might as well just hop on this tie-dyeing bandwagon and run with it. So I stopped at Walmart today and I picked up a giant tie-dyeing kit with a bunch of different colors of dyes, a bottle of bleach so I can try some reverse tie-dyeing. Not sure how that's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. And then I also picked up 5 different types of shirts. I got this plain white tank top with straps that cross in the back. I got 2 white t-shirts, which you're not gonna be able to see entirely in frame, but you know what a white t-shirt looks like. And then I also have a pink t-shirt down on the floor over here, which you also can't see, but you'll see it in a little bit, and that's what I plan to use the bleach on. And then the last shirt that I got is the one that I might even be the most excited about. It's a long sleeve shirt that says New York on the front. So the plan for today's video is to have you guys set up over the area where I'm gonna be working, so you'll have a nice little time lapse of the whole tie-dyeing process. And then I'll probably have to leave them overnight, so I'll wake up in the morning, take out the rubber bands, rinse them out to the best of my ability, and then hang them out to dry because unfortunately I do not have a washer and dryer in my apartment. I also don't want them to end up just being like normal plain cut shirts, so I'll probably end up cropping them and maybe making a few other minor design changes, but I'll definitely give you guys a final reveal at some point during the day tomorrow. So with all of that being said, let's get to some tie-dyeing. Alright, welcome back everyone. It is officially the next day and all of my shirts have been sitting in plastic bags overnight, so they're ready to get rinsed out. Unfortunately, our numbers have dropped from 5 tie-dyed shirts to only 4 because for some reason the bleach dyed shirt did not work in the slightest. Somehow the bleach was strong enough to completely dissolve through all of the rubber bands, but still couldn't manage to take the color out of a pink shirt. So basically the end result of that shirt is a crumpled up pink mess out on my porch that smells like absolute death. Luckily, all of the shirts that I tie-dyed normally seem to have worked out perfectly fine. Don't quote me on that though, because I still haven't rinsed them out or taken them out of the rubber bands, so it still could all go horribly wrong. There's actually one shirt in particular that I'm really excited to see the results of because I attempted to make a sunflower. I think that was the last one that I did in the time lapse. Now, don't get me wrong. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing when I was even attempting that design, so there's a very good chance that it won't even slightly resemble a sunflower, but if it does, I'm gonna be extremely proud of myself. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna take you guys with me, I'm gonna go rinse out all of my shirts, and then I'll be back to give you guys the final reveal. Alright guys, I'm back and officially done with all 4 shirts. I rinsed them out really well, hung them outside in the sun to dry for a good majority of the day, and now, as you can tell, I have the first shirt on so I can do a bit of professional modeling for you all. All joking aside though, I honestly think this one turned out really well. I tried to keep the color scheme fairly simple because I wanted to make sure it wouldn't clash with the writing that's across the front and down one of the sleeves. I know that with the lighting you probably can't even tell that there was writing on the shirt to begin with, but just trust me, it's there. Now, I'm not actually going to be putting on every single shirt because, let's be honest, I'm lazy and don't feel like changing 3 more times, but moving on to the next shirt, I think this one is definitely my favorite. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look how pretty it is! I'm genuinely baffled at how perfect the spiral is. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how insanely brightly colored this rainbow is? I'm honestly kind of obsessed, but we need to move on, so let's grab the next shirt. Alright, this one is the plain white tank top that I showed you guys. I'm honestly not entirely sure how I feel about this one. There's a part of me that feels like I love it, but also there's a part of me that thinks it's my least favorite one. I think it's definitely my least favorite one, but it's still kind of cool. I don't know. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments down below, but let's move on to the last shirt. So as you guys might remember, this last shirt was supposed to be an attempt at a sunflower, and honestly, I don't think it turned out that bad. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely not perfect. It's a little lopsided. She's trying her best. But also, can we take a moment to appreciate that I managed to get the exact same design on the front and back? Now, I don't know what kind of sorcery that is, but I don't remember putting a single drop of dye on the back side of this shirt, so I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me, but it's pretty cool. I didn't really end up doing any of the design changes that I was talking about earlier in the video, but I did crop them all a little bit shorter because I feel like they look better that way. And I'm eventually planning on maybe cutting the sleeves off of this one and potentially doing some kind of like a knotted fringe on the bottom. I'm probably gonna do that once they're entirely dry because there's still a few of the thicker parts like the sleeves and the neckline on some of them that are a little bit damp. But once I'm completely done and satisfied with all of the shirts, I do plan on taking pictures of all of them and posting them on my main Instagram, so make sure you follow me there if you want to see the end results. I genuinely hope you all enjoyed watching this video because it was such a fun video to film. I honestly just love tie-dyeing and it was just a really fun time. But anyways, I think that's it for this video, so if you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below to become a Toridactyl, and leave me a comment letting me know what I should do for future videos. As always, I'll leave the links to my social medias in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!